Hiya, I'm Jasper, and welcome to your video review for Xxx. So, as always, I'm going to do the good, the bad, and the furry. To start off with the furry, there isn't any. Moving on. So this is a movie starring Vin Diesel, Samuel L. Jackson, and Martin Sokas, I think is how you say his name. He also plays the scary bad guy from The Equalizer. So if you like that guy, he's in this. He's probably a bad guy in this one too. Um, so, it's a movie about Samuel L. Jackson is part of a spy agency that they keep on sending their people to try and investigate some, underground club bad guy thing in Europe, and their agents keep on getting killed because they don't know how to get into that seedy underworld or whatever. And so they were like, so Samuel L. Jackson proposed it to his bosses. He's like, why don't we just get somebody from that type of underworld thing and send them in instead? They're expendable, and we can just deny it if they, die or suck or whatever, and it's fine. And so how I kind of liking it is, how in Armageddon, how it just seemed it was somehow easier and more logical to train drillers to be astronauts than to train astronauts to be drillers. Same sort of concept. It worked in Armageddon, and it worked in Xxx. I will say that I think this is my favorite of the three Xxx movies. Not as big of a fan of Xxx State of the Union. I'd have to rewatch it to really give my honest opinion about it, but I just rewatched Xxx, and it's awesome. And I remember watching Xxx The Return of Xander Cage, which is the third one, and it's also awesome. Just not quite as awesome as this one, because I feel like this one had the most amount of, and I use this term loosely, but realism. So the stunts and the action and everything else, again, I think that it was made during a time frame that used more practical effects and people and stunt doubles and maybe miniatures to actually do the things, as opposed to CGI to fix a bunch of things that people couldn't do, which is what I feel like they did more so in The Return of Xander Cage. Good movie though it is, I think this one was better. So Vin Diesel plays this high-flying sports guy who can do, he can ride anything and do snowboarding and ski and skateboarding and drive things fast and skydive and all these, all the extreme sports, and he does them, and he's, mildly popular on what equated to the internet back in the day that this movie was set. And yeah, so Samuel L. Jackson recruits him, and he keeps on, and it kind of goes from there into this world of, European nightclub bad guy owner things, and it just keeps on expanding from there in terms of the scope, the scale, and the stakes. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a fun time. It kept you rolling throughout. There was a bunch of action throughout. They had good music. They had some fun side characters, and it wasn't the most predictable thing in the world. So it was a heck of a lot of fun. So if you're looking for very much a popcorn flick where it makes enough sense, the dialogue works, the motivations work, and within the realm and universe that they've created, all the actions and everything else takes place, and the physics all make sense, check out this movie. I think you should watch it, and you're going to have a fun time. In terms of popcorn flicks from around when this movie was made, I'd say this is Matrix level quality of that type of flick. But I think most people that like any sort of action movie are going to watch this and have a good time. So, yeah, that's all I have for this one. Hope you watch it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you at the next one. Bye.